So we've made it this far, done the turn off here off the PDR and onto Telegraph Road. We're going to keep making our way towards the tip. We've left Cohen this morning. We seem to have solved most of the issues. The car seems to be running alright now. My UHF isn't working though, and there's some little niggling issue with my wipers. They work but not on the automatic mode. So yeah, there's obviously a few things we're still going to have to check out. Bit of breeze there, don't know how much you can hear of me. But yeah, we've decided we're just going to, I can't remember if I said it last night, but we're going to skip our 2 nights at Chili Beach and we're going to skip doing the Frenchman's track itself. We're just going to go in from this end of the Frenchman's track as far as the Wenlock River, and that's probably our camp for 2 nights now. And then just to sort of settle our nerves, I think, get back into it. And then, yeah, we're going to come back out of there and punch north towards Bramwell and the old Telly track, which we're still planning on doing. So, yeah, this is us still continuing our trip despite a few issues. Good. Yeah, we spoke to old mate out the front there. Yeah. Video. We use it for video, yeah. Cheers.
I think at least 2.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd lost someone, so there's 2 waiting back.
Oh, okay. Alright.
They're just going slow, so...
Yeah, oh, I can see it. I can see a light up there now, yeah. So, alright, cool. Thank you. Yeah.
That sounds like a person from Paygreen.
The dad?
The dad of the dad.
Yeah. Alright, we've made it in to the Wenlock crossing. We're just having a look now. Just here. Now I think we probably would have been fine to drive up this, but yeah, it was the Pasco River, I guess, the depth of that kind of which had us thrown. So we didn't really want to do that. We're thinking we're going to camp here at the top. There's a fairly large area here, another little campsite further back the track, another track that goes that way we haven't really explored yet. But yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of a look around and camp here for a couple of days, see what kind of cars and vehicles and groups come through, and just have a bit of a good time and hopefully relax, and we'll see how we go. We might even sort a couple of the other issues out if we can. But yeah, let's have a little look around.
A goose like that and do that.
This is like proper bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Like every step you get a little bit. That's a deep part.
Getting in for a swim, dear?
Yeah. Tomorrow. Somebody help me climb on. And I'm actually tall. I'm the king of the castle. I'm the king of the castle.
Where are your families,
There's one there and one somewhere. And one fell down.
Well, you need to find them.
I put mine. I just left mine here. You crawl up over here. You put 1 foot here,
And then I slide down.
hold it, and then you put.
Wait! Okay, somebody dropped it.
No, it's
Firewood.
good.
What, Daddy?
Yeah, look, Astrid.
It's a grasshopper.
What? Guys.
Quickly move your finger and then you might be able to capture it flying away.
That's cute.
It's cute, is it?
You're cute. You're our family's little chicken. No, you're a chicken rat. You're our little family's chicken rat. It looks like the grasshopper was doing a.
Where'd it go?
Gone. It flew off.
No, it
If
flew
not-
onto the camera.
Oh, wait, what?
It's on the microphone mount.
It's on the microphone. What?
Go, fly.
Fly.
No, this one doesn't actually fly. We are here at the top of the Wenlock River. We've set up our camp. Had a bit of a swim this afternoon, a couple of beers, cleared up the brain a little bit. Bit of encouragement for the gorgeous little wifey over there. And I've had another look at the car. And well, this is what we found. A couple of our issues. I think I've found the problems, or I seem to have. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is what they're going to be. I'll give you a bit of a show. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see what they are. But just here, see, we have, oh, I'll bump the ISO a little bit. There you go. So we have our front left indicator, our front right indicator, our rear left indicator, which solves our indicator issue, why they're flashing so fast. All three of those are blown. Our UHF radio, there, right there is the fuse, 3 amp fuse, that is also blown. I've replaced that with a fresh 3 amp fuse that they supplied me when I bought the radio donkeys years ago. And now my UHF works again. So I'm reckoning if I can get 3 new bulbs, then I reckon my indicators are going to work as well as they're supposed to. So that leaves the only issue being the automatic wiper motor. So yeah, once we get those 3 bulbs changed, and obviously I've already done the fuse for the UHF radio, which it's working perfectly fine. Now it's just that little issue with the wipers, which I mean we got to work around. So we can continue our trip, and it looks like things are good. We just have to be a bit more careful now on our water crossings, because we do not have another spare alternator. We've only got the new one that's in the car. But that is a good end of the day. After what has been quite an enjoyable day for us, we've left Cohen, we've filled up water, we got all our food, you know, had a nice little swim by the river there. I've got some footage on the kids' GoPro things that we'll chuck over the top of this in here somewhere. You might have already seen it by now. Don't know, but yeah, we've had a good day, and this is just a nice little bit of icing on the top to have actually finally found the reason for those issues, and we can get them sorted the next time we can find somewhere to find bulbs. Might be Bramwell in a couple of days. We're planning to stay here for 2 days. We'll go for a little drive, maybe back towards the Pasco tomorrow, but not actually go through it. we'll just go and have a look from this end and then come back to camp here tomorrow night as well. And I'm sure I'll show you some footage of that along the way. Explore the rest of this bit of the track. So there's like that little bit, and then it plateaus here through this little other creek.
I was like, why is it bright? Let me switch to sunny.
And then you get another little bit of a climb.
So you've got two smaller climbs compared to one really steep.
Yeah.
The inside camera's still on.
Yeah, it's meant to be. How do you think we're capturing this bit? Okay, so as you've seen, we've just walked that, and we're decided, as much as I would love to do it, it looks relatively easy, but just that depth of water, as you saw, we're a bit gun shy with that alternator and stuff now. So we're gonna go back this way, just reverse a little bit, and we're gonna take the chicken track around over the concrete pipe.
Slipped on the white, slippery stuff. Why? I don't know. It's slippery. I didn't come with you.
Yeah, that's an ugly mug. Hey guys, yeah, so we've made it to the Pasco crossing on the Frenchman's. Fairly easy track to get here. You know, there's one little creek crossing that was a bit deep and chalky looking, that has a bypass around with a pipe. So we took that way, like you would have seen. And yeah, the rest of the track was pretty good. They've actually got some machinery in here. They've come up from the south, and something to do with putting a Telstra tower in, or fixing a Telstra tower or something. They're grading the track and expanding it a little bit to be able to get some cranes in to carry out that work. We spoke to the fellas in the grader and the excavator on the way through. But yeah, so we've made it to the Pasco crossing now. I've driven most of the way down So that's the Prado there, and where we've just seen everybody walk, that's the actual exit of the creek. Obviously we're not going across the creek today, so I didn't see the point in driving down there to have to try and reverse back up. That seemed a bit silly. So I've just parked on this little plateau at the top. We can hear some people on UHF 40, but I don't know if they're behind us or if they're the other side of the crossing. It's been very patchy. With my aerial, it's a 6.6, so it gets a lot of range, but in these hills it's pretty crap. So all we're getting is intermittent static and a few words. But we'll see how we go. We'll wait here for a little while, have some morning tea, and yeah, we'll see if we can't see someone else at least drive across the crossing. The water level doesn't actually look that deep. I'll go down there in a minute and film it, but yeah, the water level doesn't actually seem that high. So I think we probably would have been right to come across here with the trailer if we hadn't busted the car before. But yeah, coming up out of here, I'll film ourselves going up. Obviously we don't have the trailer on now, so it's going to look a lot easier. But yeah, we'll film that going up, just so you can get a bit of an idea, because I didn't realise any of that was up there. Most people only seem to show just the exit of the crossing and that's it. So yeah, we'll give you a look at that. Maybe overlay it over this speech or something, and yeah, anyway, I'll go down and show you the crossing now. Okay, so like I said, the crossing doesn't look that deep. I've seen a lot of videos where people are standing on like that rock there, this one here behind me, showing people, and they're not getting out of the water until way up here somewhere. So I feel like it's not that deep in there. I'm not going to go in there. I've heard stories there's crocs, and obviously we're not driving it, so we don't really need to. But yeah, we're obviously, like I said, it looks a lot shallower and a lot more doable than I've seen in past videos from other people. Still a very nice spot and still a challenging crossing. This exit still looks a bit gross. Obviously there's a lot of water seeping out of the hill up there, and it's rocks with with sort of mud and really quite sandy stuff in between, so it doesn't look like there's a lot of traction. Would definitely be testing with the trailer on. But yeah, we're going to chill out here for a little bit, and like I said before, wait and see if anybody else comes along and wants to do it. Yeah, there's the diff, punching the line.
This helps Daddy clean up.
Very good.
Must be like.
A little bit.
We made it! Did you put the rear locker on?
Yep.